It would be like a lamb. That would be peace-loving or Christian-like. If you go into the Muslim world, they will tell you that if you want to know what Christianity is, just look at the United States. They're a Christian nation. Oh, you can even check Hollywood, because that's the United States. Hollywood is a description of what Christianity is like. That is what Muslims believe and teach. If you wonder why they don't think much of Christianity, would you, if your definition was Hollywood? But this power starts out looking Christian-like, ends up speaking like a dragon, and becoming the world's policeman. I have a question. Is there any country that is more acting like the world's policeman than the United States? Mm-mm. You know, I was just in Asia, Europe, and Africa in March. And I can just tell you, when I'm watching the news, 90% of the news has something to do with the United States in those places. The only thing that doesn't, and that really doesn't, is the weather and sports, because they care about soccer, football. Not our football, there's soccer. And so sports and weather, nothing to do with the United States. All the rest of the news, about 90% of it has to do with the United States. The United States domineers the world headlines. Now, I've always thought the bison, the American buffalo, would be a good symbol of a lamb-like beast with these little horns that looks kind of docile but can be really, really rough. I would suggest you not get out of your car at Yellowstone and go play with a buffalo calf, because you could get run over and it's not going to feel good. I have watched people go try to get their pictures close to these critters. I have watched them get put into their car very rapidly by these critters. I will just say, if you're one of those humans that's not too smart, make sure you leave your door open. I saw a video of somebody who didn't, and they got run over. And I can only say it looks like it hurt. The United States can kind of match that. In 1850s, I know of two guys, Samuel Rhodes and John Andrews, that were saying the United States is acting beastly. It was the fugitive slave law at that time. And they thought it was that second beast. Andrews, during the Civil War, republishes articles believing the United States would become powerful and be having a worldwide influence. If he was alive today, he could say, I told you so. But in 2016, President Obama made the American bison the official mammal of the United States. I find that interesting. Daniel 7, we have a lion with eagle's wings. If you would have gone inside of the Babylonian processional way, inside the city of Babylon, inside the Ishtar Gate, you would have seen lions with eagle's wings. God picked an animal that matched what people would recognize. I think the same thing may be true here.